G'day guys and welcome back to another video on my channel, Nintendo Down Under 2023. It looks like we might be getting a new Nintendo Switch according to these latest rumors and leaks, but it's not exactly what we think it might be. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pack. Finally the tracks are coming out, but now data miners are suggesting that the next wave and the next wave and the next wave, these tracks are going to come from these systems. Yes, I've got bandages on my arms. So much to talk about. Stick around. Here we go. So yes, we'll quickly talk about the elephant in the room. I've got lots of bandages on my arm. Last Monday I had wrist arm surgery and it was a little bit more complicated and sore than I thought it was going to be. So I apologise. Lately I've been pumping out 3 videos per week. I only had 1 video come out last week. That was my new room tour update. And that video was already pre-planned the week before. I was hoping as the week progressed I would heal and be alright, but I was feeling not very well. I was feeling sore, feeling sick, on lots of pain meds.
I bring you love.
So I couldn't quite get stuck into videos, but I feel quite mentally refreshed now to tackle content again. Can't wait to get that booming once again. So yeah, just a quick update on why I'm wearing this, and be on for probably the next week and a half, guys. So enough of that personal stuff that I'm sure you don't really care that much about. Let's get stuck into the information that we have to share today. So a new Nintendo Switch plan for 2023 next year. So what does that mean? Does that mean the new Nintendo Switch Pro 2 is coming out? A new OLED model is coming out? There's been lots of rumors of that Switch Pro, but no, they're suggesting a Nintendo Switch Lite. Well, what do you mean? We've already got a Nintendo Switch Lite. Will this Switch Lite have OLED screening or better battery life or what? No, they are suggesting, this is from a user on Reddit who is apparently an ex-Nintendo employee who has this information, is saying that a new Nintendo Switch Lite is going to come out with 5G. There's going to be the Switch Lite 5G or whatever they want to call it. So what does that mean? Personally, I think that is just, I don't know, a waste of time. I don't know if that's going to work or draw people. The idea is no matter where you go, you can be, you know, remote, not at home, not in a building. You can play your Mario Kart and Smash and Fall Guys or Splatoon. You can play these multiplayer games wherever you go. But personally, you've got your mobile phone wherever you go, don't you? So people normally hotspot this to their Switch. And a lot of people play their Switches in their homes or at other people's houses, or if you're going somewhere on a holiday or you're waiting in the airport or something, you know, there's always hotspots and hotels, so you're not really out without internet that often. So I'm not sure what the purpose is that. You don't really play it while you're driving a car or while you're going for a run, do you? So yes, I can see the advantage of having internet so you can play online gaming on the go wherever you are. But personally, I'm always got hotspots able to do this. And I don't really play online gaming on the go anyway. It's something you sort of want to sit home, concentrate on your couch. You know, if you take your Switch, you're doing something that's, you know, mindless and easygoing to kill a bit of time here. We're not stuck online. Oh, hey, Joe Blogs, we're going to quickly go now, so you have to quit your game. You know, does that sort of make sense? I don't know if that's the way to go there. But if they do a 5G Switch Lite, well, that means there's going to have to be some sort of plan, some sort of mobile data phone plan attached to this, because 5G obviously is, you know, phone internet. So does that mean you're going to have to get a plan with this? So once you buy your Switch Lite 5G, whatever they want to call it, for the price, then you're going to have to go out and get a plan. Will this plan be attached to a booster pack or an expansion pack? Will we have to pay something separate? It then becomes really pricey. I know that maybe everything's going with cloud gaming these days, so 5G might help out in that aspect, but in the comments down below, I'm very keen to see what you think of this 5G Switch Lite. I'm not sure it would sell that well. The Switch Lite, to me these days, is not that, I don't know, not the console of choice, not that popular anymore. Yes, it's great to have that second or third Switch Lite for children in the house, but since the OLED model came out, a lot of people have been upgrading their Switch for that OLED because the screen just looks so beautiful. It's so much more clearer and crisper. So the Switch Lite's definitely getting put away. I personally don't use a Switch Lite. As a collector, if they bring out this Nintendo Switch 5G, look at my background, guys. I'm not going to hide the fact that I'm a collector, and I will go pre-order it and I will buy it day one, because collecting is what I do. I preserve. I love Nintendo, I love collecting, so I'll definitely add it to my collection. But in terms of using this 5G Switch Lite, that's probably something that I just won't do. I much prefer to game on my couch. I like my OLED model. Switch Lite, not really huge, I don't use it. We have Switch Lites in our house for the children. The kids in the house, they love it, they go nuts. But they've always got access to internet as well. That's a great example right there. When we go to people's houses, in the home here, when we're in cars, we can hotspot our phones. It doesn't use that much, so a 5G Switch Lite model where you potentially have to get some sort of plan, I don't know, it just sounds a little bit messy to me and doesn't quite make sense. But I might be missing something here. I might be missing a key point that I'm not talking about right now. So yeah, in the comments down below, let me know what you think, and let me know, could this work? Would you be interested in this? Or is there anything that I'm missing that I should have covered today? But for me personally, just talking about it now, doesn't make sense. I'd buy it as a collector, but as a gamer, I just would not use it. So the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Packs. Boy oh boy, has this taken a lot longer than we initially thought. Everyone's pretty excited. I think these tracks they've picked look really, really awesome. Really excited they've added Calamari Desert with the train. That was one of my favorite tracks on the N64. But now data mines are suggesting that they know exactly where the next tracks and what system they're going to come from. They don't know exactly what tracks from these systems, but they say that the next cup's going to be one from this and this and this, and we're going to quickly talk about that now, and we're going to show that there's one glaring omission from this list as well. So the data mine suggests it will be Rock Cup, and the next tracks from these consoles will come from Tour, DS, Game Boy Advance, and 3DS. Next will be Moon Cup. We've got Tour, GameCube, Unknown, and 3DS. Fruit Cup, Tour, Wii, DS, Unknown. Boomerang Cup, Tour, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, and Tour. Feather Cup, Tour, Wii, Game Boy Advance, Tour. Cherry Cup, Tour, GameCube, SNES, Unknown. Acorn Cup, Tour, Wii, Unknown, Unknown. Spiny Cup, Tour, GameCube, Unknown, and Wii. So those question marks could be things like the Sky High Sunday track that was a really good surprise. When the booster pack was announced, it was shown that it was going to come from all of the generations of different Mario Kart tracks. We've got this Sky High Sunday track, which is a pretty much brand new track never seen before, which is really awesome. So these unknown question marks could be new tracks they want to add to the Mario Kart 8 booster pack in the future. One glaring omission, guys, I don't know if you picked it up. No Mario Kart 64 tracks. Now the question mark could be filled in with these Mario Kart 64 tracks because they're not exactly sure which ones they want to do yet, or these could be new tracks. I really hope that they do Mario Kart 64 tracks in replace of these unknown, because I think they need to say these unknowns for the new Mario Kart or Nintendo Kart 9 planned for the new next-gen Nintendo console in a few years' time. And if they keep making new tracks, they might run out of ideas. I'm sure they wouldn't, but I don't know. Mario Kart 64 for me is a nostalgic classic and is one of my all-time favorite games. And because I was so excited to see Calamari Desert being added to this booster pack coming, I'm very disappointed to see that there's no more Mario Kart 64 tracks. That list is not official, by the way, announced by Nintendo, but it has a good track record of following of what's already come out and now suggesting that this is what's going to happen next. So I'm a little bit concerned that no Mario Kart 64 tracks are coming, but they could change it up. The question mark could be those Mario Kart 64 tracks, or the unknowns could be brand new tracks they're adding for the booster pack in the future. But in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on the booster pack. Are you excited about the tracks coming? Do you even have the expansion booster pack for Mario Kart Deluxe? If you don't, I highly recommend it. The tracks that were first launched, really awesome. Can't wait to get stuck into this next wave. It's really invigorating Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and the longer this game goes out, it's going to go down as one of the best games of all time. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is awesome. When I first played it, I loved it, but now I don't know, I adore it. I've had so much fun with the family. It's a great game. It can be really challenging for the pro players, but really easy and fun for beginners and younger players as well. But in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on potentially no Mario Kart 64 tracks. Do you think they'll add new tracks? Are you excited about these announcements of maybe some of your classic tracks you haven't seen yet on some of these other systems like the Game Boy Advance and GameCube Wii potentially coming as well? And don't forget to drop a comment on anything else we've spoken about today. You can give me a well wish. This Switch Lite 5G, I don't know, it sounds messy. I'm not 100% sure I'm keen on that, but in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on that. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, take care.